Well, now we're at Best Auto Service Center here in Tannersville. Joining me is owner Tom Sforza. Tom, it's that time of year with the hot summer upon us now. You want to make sure your car is really in tip-top condition, not only for just driving around town, but also if you're going to do any traveling. And what are some of the things that you really should be looking at doing?
Well, George, what we want to do is service all the fluids. They've
That's
been in there all year long, all winter long, and it's good to get the fluids changed, get the old fluid exchanged out, and put some new fluids in to extend the life of the vehicle.
All right, let's see what you're talking about. There are a couple different ones that you're going to swap out, and what's going on behind us here?
Well, here, George, we have a technician is performing a transmission fluid exchange. So we're just taking all of the old transmission fluid out, and we're going to replace it with new fluid.
Tom, another system that you work on is the brake fluid system, right? And how do you go about determining if things are okay with the brakes?
Well, we use these testers, George. One is a test strip. It's a brake strip, and we just dump it. We dip it into the master cylinder, and then if the brake fluid needs to be changed, it comes up in this purple area. Okay. We also have an electronic tester that we use, and we just put it into the master cylinder, and that will check it.
Probably one of the most overlooked items of the car is the coolant system, because you know when that goes and you overheat, that's when you realize, oh, there's an issue or a problem.
The first thing we do is check the use a test strip, and it's similar to the brake flush, and we just dip it in the coolant, and then it'll give us a reading how strong the antifreeze is, and then if it needs to be serviced. We have a machine that will do a complete exchange on the coolant.
Tom, last of the big four here is the power steering fluid, and that gets changed too, doesn't it?
Power steering flush machine, and it just goes into we take the cap off the reservoir for the power steering, and then we have one that takes fluid out and one puts fluid in.
Right.
And you do it with the vehicle running. A lot of times it'll fix noises in the power steering. With the additive, it helps quiet it down, and it'll help extend the life of the power steering unit, the pump and the rack, and these things can be very expensive, so it's good to have this service as well.
And of course, Tom, everybody should know that you're American Car Care Center. And what does that mean?
Well, what that means, George, is that most of our repairs come with a nationwide warranty. So if we put a part on a vehicle and a customer goes out of state and has a problem, this is an 800 number they would call. Okay. Same thing with the AC Delco Preferred Service Center that we are. We do our training through AC Delco, and any part that we put on a vehicle has a nationwide warranty through the AC Delco.
And don't forget, if you have a new car, you can still bring it into an independent service center and your warranty won't be voided. Isn't that right, Tom?
That's right. Through the Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act, a dealer cannot void a customer's warranty by taking it to an independent repair shop. And people can go right online and research that for themselves, too. Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act.
Reliable and reputable Best Auto Service Center in Tannersville.
Located right on Route 611, right across from Friendly's Ice Cream, and they can reach us at 570-688-2378 or on the web at www.bestautoservicecenter.com.